A quiet alliance is reshaping the Atlantic. France is wiring itself directly into Canada's power grid, its rail systems, and even its AI standards. These aren't headlines in Washington, but they should be. What Ottawa and Paris are building looks less like a trade deal and more like a new economic blueprint that could tilt transatlantic power. It starts with energy security. Ontario's Bruce Power, the largest nuclear plant on Earth, now runs on French hardware. French giant Framatome secured a $700 million contract to replace steam generators and modernize control systems. This isn't just an upgrade, it's Canada binding its energy security to French technology for the next 30 years. For France, it extends their influence into North America's most stable grid. For Canada, it's a crucial hedge against relying solely on U.S. suppliers. But France isn't just powering the grid, it's buying into Canada's clean energy future. Total Energies is acquiring nearly a gigawatt of Canadian wind and solar projects. This locks French capital into Canada's decarbonization plan for decades. And in Quebec, French company Air Liquide is building a hydrogen hub. This turns Canada into a real-world laboratory for the fuel that could power heavy industry, aligning perfectly with France's own multi-billion euro hydrogen strategy. This alliance is also rolling out on rails. Toronto is negotiating directly with French rail giant Alstom for new subway trains, with a key condition: strict Canadian content rules to guarantee local jobs. This is the French playbook in action. Export world-class tech, but embed local production to secure partnerships for a generation. For Washington, it's a clear signal that French industry is planting its flag deep in North American infrastructure. The cooperation goes even deeper, into national security and the digital world. Thales, France's defense giant, is securing Canadian defense contracts. At the same time, Canada and the EU are signing new security pacts, driven by France. This gives Canada a European partner in securing the Arctic and diversifies its defense ties beyond the US. Then there's AI. Canada and France have pledged to align their AI standards and safety rules. Whoever writes the rules of AI shapes the global marketplace. By teaming up, they create a transatlantic bloc independent of Silicon Valley and Washington. So, what does this mean for the US? Step back, and the picture is clear. Nuclear power, renewables, hydrogen, trains, defense, and AI. This isn't a series of random deals. It's a structural, strategic alliance. For Canada, it means diversification away from U.S. dependency and new access to European markets. For France, it's about embedding its economy and influence deep inside North America. The bottom line for Washington? Canada's economic identity has always been north-south. But now, a powerful transatlantic axis is emerging. The U.S. will no longer write the default rules for Canadian trade. Ottawa has new leverage, and it carries the tricolor of Paris. If this alliance deepens, it redefines power across the Atlantic. The implications for America are profound, signaling a shift in a partnership once taken for granted. This Canada-France alliance is a clear signal that the global economic map is being redrawn. The era of predictable North-South partnerships is giving way to new, strategic transatlantic corridors. For the U.S., it's a wake-up call that even its closest neighbors are actively building alternatives to ensure their own resilience and economic sovereignty. The moves we see today in nuclear energy, AI, and infrastructure are just the beginning. The real impact will be felt in the decades to come, as these shared technologies and standards become deeply embedded in both nations' economies. If you want to stay ahead of these global shifts, make sure to subscribe. We're here to decode the hidden moves that reshape wealth and power, so you understand what's coming next. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments. Do you think this Canada-France alliance is a smart strategic move or a risk to North American unity?